Hallo zusammen und willkommen zu diesem ersten Big of die Linke Rheinstrecke Mainz-Koblenz. Or for those who talk English, hello everyone and welcome to the first look at Linke Rheinstrecke Mainz-Koblenz, the new route from Dovetail Games. Wind the clocks back to the 1990s and experience the flagship of Deutsche Bundesbahn be enveloped by stunning Rhineland countryside from the shimmering river to the castle-topped hills, and serve historical town in style with trains and more Linke Rheinstrecke Mainz-Koblenz. So, just a quick preface, Dovetail did not send me a key for this route. All the opinions are that of my own. I'm not paid to give any opinions. That's it basically. It's the normal route price of £29.99, whatever that is in your currency. Let's get in and do it.
Welcome to Mainz Hauptbahnhof, located in the city of Mainz in the German state of Rhineland-Palatinate. The original station in Mainz dates back to 1859, although this current station was opened in 1884 and designed by Philipp Johann Berdeley as part of city expansion plans.
That's quite nice.
Today, over 60,000 commuters and tourists pass through this station daily, making it by far the busiest station in the region.
That's nice.
There's a missing route map over there. Let's
Oh,
fix it
hello.
while you're here.
Ho ho ho. Ain't you pretty? What? Oh, there's a cuckoo clock. Nice. There's a map. Other
There are
stuff
more
includes
tasks to discover. Be sure to apply route maps, restock first aid points, put up tourist posters and set the cuckoo clocks.
Yep, thanks for
Wait on the platform. Your train will arrive shortly.
that. Is this it? Yes, it
Your
is.
train has arrived. Let's climb aboard.
Let's get on board. Climb up. Get in.
Take a seat. The train will be
Where shall we
departing
sit?
shortly.
Let's sit here, so we get a nice view out of the window. Here's the map. There's a bit of track there. Nice.
The West Rhine Railway dates back to the earliest days of rail transport in Germany, with the first section opening in 1844.
This is...
It reached Mainz in 1859
Oh,
and the
this
line
is
was
Mainz.
electrified 100 years later in 1959.
That's quite cool.
The Mäuseturm, or Mouse Tower, found on this route has origins dating back to the Roman age, although it gained its legend and nickname after the restoration in the 10th century by the Archbishop Hatto II. It has served many different functions through the centuries, such as signal tower, toll collection, and a customs collection tower. The route to Koblenz is approximately 85 kilometers through the scenic and meandering Rhine Gorge, a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Coaches are quite nice. Oh, hello.
This train is powered
Got
by a
going
DB BR103.1 electric locomotive. It's capable of speeds of up to 265 kilometers per hour and is
Oh,
one of the
nice.
most powerful
I like
electric
that livery.
locomotives ever built. On this route, you'll learn to operate this locomotive, the DBBR-110, and the N-Wagon's cab car as you ferry commuters, tourists and freight past the picturesque castles and vineyards on the bank of the Rhine. This is Trainsim World, Linke Rheinstrecke, Mainz-Koblenz.
That's cool. I like that. Right, time to get on with the boring stuff first, the tutorials. Oh my, let's hope they're not copy and pastes. That's services. Training module. Can I do a filter? No. I know what I'm looking for. We'll do that in a minute. Let's get the 101, the 110 and the N-Wagon out first, because we've already done those in Bremen-Oldenburg.
In this training module,
Oh,
you'll be learning
no.
how to drive this BR-110 locomotive.
Oh, that's just typical. It's
Built
a
between
copy and paste.
1956 and 1969 and originally classified as E10, the BR-110 is a multi-purpose locomotive used primarily for local and regional services. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
Hang on a minute, is this just a copy and paste of the 110 tutorial from Bremen-Oldenburg?
Sit in the driver's seat. For this introduction, you'll be
Sorry about
driving
that.
the train a
There's
short
building works
distance
going on.
and performing passenger operations. This locomotive. Set the reverse. Set the headlight. Unlock the brakes with the brake. This locomotive has two types of brakes. You'll be using the driver's brake, which controls brakes on the entire formation. If you were running as a light locomotive, you would use the direct brake, which is quicker to apply but only performs braking on the locomotive. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
Unfortunately, this is just a blatant copy and paste of the Bremen-Oldenburg 110 tutorial. Nothing has changed. How boring is that?
Close the doors before departure.
Nice.
The reverser controls the direction of travel. Now we're ready to depart. Set it to the forward position. Release the brakes and depart the station. The large wheel in the center of the desk is the tap changer, which controls power delivery in the locomotive. Set the tap changer to the power index you need, and the traction motors will gradually apply the set power. The currently selected tap is shown on the dashboard.
These tutorials are boring. They're just copy and pastes. It's getting boring now. Give us something else.
Before we can start braking, the tap changer needs to be set back to 0. If you do not, braking will cause a traction lockout. The BR-110 belongs to the Einheits Elektrolokomotiven, or Standardized Electric Locomotives, program. Unlike more modern German locomotives, the BR-110 features scissor double-arm pantographs. The 5 prototype Class E10 locomotives were taken out of service in the late 70s. Of these, 2 were preserved as museum locomotives.
Tutorials are available for this locomotive on my channel. Probably better than these ones, to be fair.
You're approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force using the driver's brake valve to bring the train to a gentle stop.
I think DTG need to give us more engaging, better tutorials. This is just boring.
Close the doors before departure. Proceed to the next stop unguided and see how you get on.
I do like the livery, it's really nice. Frankfurt. Here's the N-Wagon. I do like the livery, it's quite nice. Yeah, so if you hear any like noise, it's the builders downstairs. In the kitchen. Scenarios will be done in all the scenarios. We'll be doing a 103 run and something else after that. I'm just going to go with the flow. I've got till about 12:30 anyway, so yeah. So we've got a good hour and 45. Might do a full run and then a half run in the N-Wagon. So like the N-Wagon. That was a good stop.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Woo! Silver? Oh. Right, N-Wagon tutorial. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I've done you. N-Wagon, where you at? There it is. I think this is it.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to operate the Karlsruher Kopf BNRDZF 463 N-Wagon control car. This formation is powered by a BR-110 locomotive at the rear of the train, which has already been set up for you.
Brilliant.
For a long time, the N-Wagons were the most common vehicle in local German rail transport.
I like them a lot.
More recently, BR-110 locomotives have been retrofitted with shuttle train controls, allowing... Firstly, you'll need to insert the reverser handle. The reverser determines the direction of travel. While you set up the cab, set the reverser to the neutral position. Unlock the brakes with the brake key to allow braking to be controlled from this cab. Set the headlights to indicate that this train is operational. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
Yeah, there's no other stock up on the track, which is boring.
Close the doors before departure. The train is now ready to depart. Set the reverser to the forward position. Release the brakes. The throttle in this cab is a sprung ratcheted control. Pushing the lever forward to the run-up position will increase the selected tap in the locomotive and increase power. The hold position will maintain power at the current level. Pulling the lever towards you to the run-down position will decrease the selected tap. Pulling the lever towards you to the off position runs down the tap to 0 and will allow coasting. The throttle will be held in this position. As you cannot see the selected tap in this cab, you'll need to keep a close eye on the ammeter to ensure that you do not overload the traction motors. For this introduction, you'll be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations. Now, apply some power using the throttle. Pull the throttle all the way towards you to run down the locomotive to 0 taps. Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Built between 1959 and 1980, there have been differing designs of this control car over the decades. For a long time, the N-Wagons were the most common vehicle in local German rail transport. More recently, BR-110 locomotives have been retrofitted with shuttle train controls, allowing for N-Wagon push-pull formations. Control cars like this one allow a locomotive to be operated remotely from the other end of the formation, preventing the need for runarounds or additional locomotives. You're approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of brake force using the driver's brake valve to bring the train to a gentle stop. Nice job. The train has safely come to a stop. You can now use the door control to open the passenger doors. Lock the doors and drive to the next stop unguided. Proceed to the next stop unguided and see how you get on.
head north. Then we'll look at the 103 tutorial and then do a 103 run on the route. Don't know why we're stopping halfway up the platform.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Boing. Nice. Next is the 103. Got a sort of gold for that. Nice. Let's do the 103 and then let's do a run. Yeah. Plug that in or we'll be going nowhere. Where is it? There. Let's go.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive this BR103.1 electric locomotive.
When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
Oh, sick. Can we go down?
Sit in the driver's seat.
Yeah, they did exactly what they did with the Acela. What's this? Nothing.
For this introduction, you'll be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations. This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation. Set the reverser to the neutral setting while we take over this cab. Set the headlights to indicate that this train is operational. Unlock the brakes with the brake key to allow braking to be controlled from this cab. This locomotive has two types of brakes. You'll be using the driver's brake, which controls brakes on the entire formation. If you were running as a light locomotive, you would use the direct brake, which is quicker to apply but only performs braking on the locomotive. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
It looks really nice. This is the ice before the ice was cool. No pun intended.
Close the doors before departure. The reverser controls the direction of travel. Now we're ready to depart. Set it to the forward position.
For faster acceleration, the transformer switch can be used. This supplies the traction motors with an additional 100 volts each,
Transformers,
increasing power
robots
output.
in disguise.
To avoid damage to the locomotive, it should not be used for more than 2 minutes or on trains with more than 8 coaches. If too much power is applied, the MCB may trip. If this happens, set the tap changer to 0 and close the MCB to recover the locomotive.
Release the brakes and depart the station.
So in other words, don't use it.
The large wheel in the centre of the desk is the tap changer, which controls power delivery in the locomotive. Set the tap changer to the power index you need and the traction motors will gradually apply the set power. The currently selected tap is shown on the dashboard.
Where? Where? There? Oh yeah. Blimey, it's noisy. Give it the beans. Give me some more beans.
Before we can start braking, the tap changer needs to be set back to 0. If you do not, braking will cause a traction lockout.
Entered service in 1970. It was designed for DB's new intercity system, so had to be capable of pulling a 400-ton train at 200 kilometers per hour. These initial intercity services were first class only. Second class carriages were added later in 1979 and resulted in a large increase in popularity and demand. The addition of second-class coaches increased the weight of the trains to over 600 tons on already challenging routes. The BR-103.1 proved capable though, as its power output of 7,440 kilowatts, 9,980 horsepower, makes it one of the most powerful electric locomotives ever
Let's see what I can
produced.
get it up to.
4 prototype and 145 production BR-103s were produced, and until 1987 it had a near monopoly on fast passenger services
Power!
with speeds above 160 km per hour in Germany. It was not uncommon for individual locomotives to cover in excess of 1,000 kilometers a day. In 1985, a BR-103 set a new speed record for a German train, reaching 283 kilometers per hour. That's 176 miles per hour.
Power.
You're approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force using the driver's brake valve to bring the train to a gentle stop.
That's how we do it, folks. See? That was a bit premature. Compressor! There's the carriages. That tells you what route we're on, that's cool. I wonder... I've got to test that soon. I'm going to test that. Sounds like a kamikaze dive bomber when he's coming in for bomb. It's an interesting wheel arrangement.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Right, there we are. That concludes the tutorials, thank God. That was boring. This is a advert. Oh, go away. No. Rail journeys, let's look at the journeys. So we got 40 journeys. Welcome to Rhineland, which is, I guess, the tutorials. Gonna do that again because that's not right. Might need to do a couple of moves around there. But we get amped, which is a couple of runs. Les resistants. Short circuit. Taking control, breaker box, alternating current, I like that one, and Winter Wonderland. Now let's look at fuck off training centre. We've got 301 services, but there's more coming with the 682 from Niedertalbahn. That'll bring 40 odd. We also get the icy one. Then we got this little stuff like this, which is cool. Then we've got all the the ICs and the ECs and the whatever there. Then we've got the full runs and half runs and whatnot. Scenarios. We have Cold Steel pick up freight from Bingen, Rhein-Bahnhof before travelling to Koblenz. Red Rhine. Operate an RB service while battling against a torrential rainstorm. That's pissing it down then. Castle Collection. Explore the castles along the route, learning their history along the way. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Jump around. Drive this passenger service while sharing the line with an increased number of freight trains. Single line rider. Tunnel renovations between St. Goar and Oberwessel has moved the line to single track running. And all change please, all change. Drive this BR110 before swapping for a BR103 on the return journey. They will all be covered in all the scenarios. Mastery. In progress. Drive 20 miles using the 103 or 110. Earn experience. The mastery is the Rhine in Flammen firework display can be seen near St. Goar station. I probably won't unlock that today. Actually, I probably will. Who knows? I don't. Cool, so let's get into the route. And we'll take a 103. Let's do Stuttgart to Dortmund. That's an IC 518, 746. Let's get in. Oh, hello. Achievement unlocked. LFR. I've got the power. Complete the BR-103 training module. Let me check for the other. Yep. So I've got all the achievements. They are do the 103. Do the 103 tutorial, collect all route tasks, and what's the other one? And drive the BR-110 for 110 kilometers. That's brake release, emergency brake. Just exploring cab, throttle light dimming. Just looking around the cab, see what we've got. What we've got in the back wall: cab lights, instrument reading lights, second man desk light, heater, engine room lights, so that's C4 and PZB. Is it in the corridor? No. No. Is it this corridor? Nope. Is there no C4 PZB? Interesting. No, it's definitely PZB, but where do you turn it on? Somewhere, I'm guessing. Well, I'm not very worried about that today, so. Let's go. Starting off at Mainz-Koblenz, Mainz Hotbahnhof, rather. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. "62 kilometers to Koblenz. Let's go." These yards are quite full. I like that. I like the look of the full yards. I'm liking this. Might as well come off the power. And coast. Until we can power up. Power up, I mean speed up. So what can we do? Instrument brightness, yes. There we are. That's our instrument brightness. Did anything. We can speed up. There we are. Speeding up to 160 kilometers an hour. Yeah, we're gonna mega speed. Should we try the boost? Wish me luck. Oh yeah! Woohoo! Now this is pod racing. Okay, let's off the boost. This is really fun. Here's the map. Oh, it's really curvy. Oh, we like curvy. Might as well come off the throttle. So this is really fun, I'm enjoying this. It looks like a really nice scenic route, like there's actually really a lot to look at. We had a bit of stutter there, but that's expected on day one. Nice. German countryside now, it looks like. There's 24 castles on this route, let's see if we can see any. This is set in 1997, 2 years before my own birth. Who cares? What we got? 110 on freight. Nice. Oh man, this is enjoyable. Whizzing through the Germanic stations. Oh man, this is fun. I'm enjoying this, I really am. Heidesheim, nice. Got a 150 reduction soon. Mouth taps. Might as well coast until we get closer. Up to 28, which was holding us at speed. This reminds me of Rules Ignored. I've got top speed. I'm really enjoying this, guys. Have I done the breaker? Yeah. Oh, this is so... I'm actually really enjoying this. Oh yeah, I recommend this. It'll be nice with the 6 to 8 layers from the digital bar. I can tell you what's between what stations the digital bar is because I can't remember. Was that a level crossing? Does it work? You know, you've got to test these things, haven't you? Yep. This is a non-stop run through the Rhineland. There's the river. On the wheels of the river. Yep, comes the taps. And come on the brake. There's another 103. Hello. Is there a castle on the hill? No. That's right. I might be speeding in a minute. Oh, close. Close to go. I think I might have hit that a bit too hard. That's what she said. Traffic. What's this? N-Wagon or freight? Oh, M5. Nice. Where are we on the map? Binge. Oh, even got catenary weights. Nice. Crossing the river. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. That's not a castle, that's a church. I believe. Yeah, it's a church. I'm so enjoying this. I'm so enjoying it. This is Bingen. Bingen. What is it? Oh, there's a signal box. Got trees popping in because of draw distance. So this is quite a nice freight yard. Got any more big yards, kind of things? Got one up here, which I think is maybe Koblenz then. Is that a barge? It's a barge! Yeah, but the boat would look quite nice. Isn't it pretty? Got the river one side. And then the road the other. Oh come on, that's a screenshot worthy. Oh. That'll do. I thought the boat would be moving better now. This is really fun, I'm enjoying this a lot. I've yet to see a castle. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. That's not a castle. One of them are castles. Is that a castle? I think that's a church. Kilometers to go. In the idyllic German countryside. How lovely. There's a castle. There's a castle. There's a bit of a castle. water treatment plant. Smelly. There's another castle. That's it. Bit of stutter there. Just below next tile. Of course, it's just day one, so optimisation hasn't hit yet. Give it time. I'm not putting them out to mow, I'm just putting them out as what I see. I don't want to give you a false expectation of what to expect or not to expect. Post it. Punch it, Chewy. That was a bit stuck. You know what? I'm going to do a part 2 when I get on, because I'm really enjoying this. There's another castle. Oh, literally no point in speeding up. Oh man. I've got a 90 coming up soon. know what? I haven't encountered any kind of bugs on this. There's no bugs. Ah, there's a tunnel coming up. That'll check something. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Yep, it's not there. Hey! I haven't encountered any bugs. Really? The only thing that I can find wrong with the route is the need for optimisation. That's it. There's literally nothing bad about it. Like, there's no negatives. There's only positives, and that's exactly what I like to see. You know, after the disastrous release of Edinburgh to Glasgow, and I don't even know where to put this on my rating. It's good. It's really, really good. It just needs more optimisation. I mean, I'm not going to give it its full rating until the other layers are there, but this is really enjoyable. At the moment, it stands at a 9.5. I mean, there's a couple of light braking issues at Mainz, but that's it. Anyway, yeah, after the release of Edinburgh to Glasgow, this is actually a nice, good route. I've literally encountered 0 problems. This isn't really. I hope all releases are like this going forward. Curves yet. Nearly. Punch it, Chewie! Woohoo! Oh. better freight than never, I guess. Man, I'm really enjoying this. I can't deny it. There's a 101. I keep saying the 101. I wish it was the 101 because that's epic, but it's the 110. Yeah, it's just another route of doing the services. It's epic. Is this where the big curve's coming up? Nearly. Put your hands up if you're enjoying this. I am. Those who are visually impaired. I'm sat in my chair with my hand raised up in the air. Big curves. I like big curves. I cannot like. Double 103. Nice. Brakes on. Gas on. Can get there in time. Anytime soon. Yeah, we know the work anyway, so. Where am I? On the curves. Nice. Oh, super elevation. Yes, we are talking. But I doubt we are talking now. Super elevation. Don't know what these things can tell. No, you can't. That's your cat. what happened there. You know what, I've got time for a very, very short one. So this is Koblenz. There we are, brilliant. Right, that was a nice little run. Let's do a quick one. That's what she said. Quickly check the mastery. Oh, tier 1 is complete. Tier 2 is complete a timetable using the BR103 and complete the all change scenario. So that won't be completed today. 10. Let's do this one. Right, let's get in. Set her up. Quick, be back. So join me later for part 2, where I'll look at the Ice 1 and the N-Wagon and the freight run, because this is the 101, done it again, 110 on the N-Wagon. Look at the hair. Oh dear. What a nice route this is. gas drills and stuff are going on downstairs, so I'm gonna call it here, and then I'll see you this evening, where I'll redo this service. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Goodbye now.